Now I want to talk to you about our cucumbers. Our cucumbers have been doing really good. Walk right down through here. And here we have our cucumbers. They're doing really well. She's been selling some of these, and she's been doing really well by selling them. A lot of people are wanting them for canning, and some people are just eating them because they're good. Down here we have some green beans. They didn't turn out so well this year. We needed some that were climbing. Here we got the beefsteak tomatoes and our okra. They really turned out well. They're so much about really growing tall, as you see. But some people say if you cut these down here that you won't have this tall problem, but we have never experienced the shortness yet. We trim them, as you see in here, but it don't seem to keep them from growing. And she's got her old faithful banana tree. And then we go down through here, and over here we have some basil. This is basil that grows in Arkansas, pretty much anywhere here in America, probably other places as well, but this is what grows here. This is some squash, one of a couple of patches that we have of it. And this is what she did. She let this carrots, she let it go to seed. And you see right here, the seeds are really tiny. They're almost about as big as a tobacco seed. But there they are. You can see them right here. Those are seeds. But she's letting those go to seed, which she's already collected quite a few, or those wouldn't be there. She has plenty of them. Oh, there's our cat. Oh, Miss Kitty. And this right here is our ginger. The ginger, oh, you better get out of there. You're going to be ginger. It grows real well here. She's grown it in buckets before, and it did well. And this year she's put it in the ground. You just got to make sure you got some good soft ground to work with and water it good. It's like this okra is all over the garden. Where you look, you see it. It's so tall. And here, what'd you say the name of these were again? Turmeric. It's some kind of herb or spice. I'm not familiar with it. It's something Irene's growing. These are the potatoes that she's been working on so she can transplant them. And her strawberries. We did so good with these this year. She planted them last year before winter, and she just took care of them during the winter, and then they just got real big like this in spring, and then we got lots of strawberries. So we'll go back down the garden here. This whole row here is nothing but beefsteak tomatoes. They're starting to play out. It's dead heat of the summer. It caused the leaves to get brown and like this. So they'll produce a little bit more before they end up just altogether dying. And she planted pumpkin here, and also she planted some more squash, but the pumpkin doesn't seem to be growing as well as the squash. This is our only little soldier of this year. The pumpkin's just not doing it. But lots of squash. Of course, you got to have a little bit of aloe vera in the yard. This is the flower bed. She's got one back here that she messes with some, but mostly up front of the house. These are 4 o'clock. They bloom like this every day. They're starting to open up right now because we're in the evening hour right now, and they're opening up, and they're called 4 o'clock. And she's got her sage bed back here. And she just took and made little beds right here for her herbs. And she's got more than that. This is really interesting here. Some people don't know about this. This basil here, it's got a real lemon smell from it. It comes from the Philippines. This one right here, it's the one that grows here, and it's real strong. But this one here is a real sweet smelling. It smells like lemon. I always want to call it lemon basil. And probably somewhere they may call it that, because it does. It smells just like lemons. And her eggplants. She's got several crops of these. As you see, they don't put up a long eggplant like most people are advertising and selling in the store. They put out these little round ones. They call them Black Beauty eggplant. But they do put off good like that, and believe me, you get quite a few of them, you've had enough to eat. What is this right here?
Parsley.
Now this is where she let the parsley go to seed. And I'm sure she's already transplanted and planted more. These are sweet potato. More basil. And down here she's got her another bed of mint. And she's got her a potato tower she's working on. She got a little bit of everything planted in that tower, but we're trying to see if that's a little project she's working on. Watering the garden. Then we got chili peppers. They've been turning out really nice. Some of these chili peppers are so long, it's unbelievable. Look at those chili peppers. Look how long they are. It's incredible. But that's how they've been growing. We get a lot of harvest off those. And there's our little fountain in the middle of the yard. In the garden, as she calls our garden piece. And this right here would be more eggplant. We water our garden. We have a creek that stays wet at all times. We got a pump in it, and our water comes from a spring, and that's what she's watering it with right now. Water that's coming from that creek. One of the good reasons why our garden does well. We're not giving it city water, even though we live right in the middle of the city, but it's getting good old farm water in it. So that's about it in the garden today. If you like this, you like what you see, and you like what you hear, and you want to know something about this and how to do it, we have not a lot of time on our hands, but we have enough time to answer any questions that you may have about okra, tomatoes, spices, strawberries, any of these plants that you're interested in growing. If you like this, just let us know. Hit the old thumbs up and send us a question. Y'all have a good day. Bye.